Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Di, and I promised you something different, and I came across these years ago. I've been going through my sample book and I came across this, and they make something really sweet and delicate to put in a page pocket or a little tuck, and it's using some pretty gold thread or any colored thread of your metallic. Looks amazing though, of your choice. And I have cut these flowers simply by tracing around something circular. I think this was a yogurt pot, and then I've just done the scalloped edge using my pen and making sure each curve hits that circle, so that you've got a nice deep V in which to be able to put the thread in to wind it better. I did buy some ready-made circles. I think there's called a flower punch or something, a die cut. I ordered them because I don't have a die cut like that, and the loops or the petals, I guess, are too wide, and so we are not going to get this effect where you can see something pretty in the middle. So yeah, that didn't work for me. But by drawing it by hand, it kind of looks rustic and much more original and handmade. And with a pretty little sentiment or even a lovely flower, the sky's the limit for your imagination. They could be stuck down on an art journal page perhaps, but I think it's a little tuck spot. And if you were doing a dressmaking journal, I thought they would be really appropriate. So all I've done with this one, and I mean, I was really inspired actually when I remembered these. I thought, you know what they would look amazing in is Heather's from Ruby and Pearl. These are her papers. I thought she just made some gorgeous little pockets the other day, and I love the way she uses glass glitter and stuff. And I thought, I wonder if Heather would like this idea as a little insert into one of her pretty envelopes. I've got to do one of her envelopes. They're gorgeous. Right, so the only trick I would say is, and I'm going to make a PDF of this and a freebie so that you can download it, and then all you have to do is stick it onto, I printed it out onto 100 GSM card, and then I stuck that onto Heather's paper or the paper of your choice. Then it's only a matter of cutting it out, and I found the quickest way to do it was to cut in a deep V and on each loop. Just go all the way around the circle, and then when you've gone all the way around, come back and just round each tip off. And maybe that's when you could sort of straighten out my rubbish drawing. But as I say, it's meant to look, I want it to look really vintage, like something that someone's done in their kitchen as a cottage craft. Right, so I'll come back when I start to wrap the pretty cotton. Back in a tick. Right, so the first thing that you want to do before you start is glue, or use some tape, washi tape perhaps, or sticky tape. I've just put a bit of art glitter glue there really finely, just to secure that thread down, so that I can now, oops, okay. We're just going to add a little bit of sticky tape to that, just to secure it in place. So it does not move. Okay. And then we are going to start. We are going to go sideways. If you see the circle, you can sort of get an idea as to which way you want to start. If you look at this one closely, you will see that I'm going to try and pick a thread that we can follow. Let's see, let's have a look. It's not going to be easy for me to describe this. I haven't got Mac together, have I? So there's a thread there. It goes right the way, it's going from here right down to here on the diagonal. And then we would take it up to the next one, to the next one, and so forth. Keep moving it round one petal to the right, so clockwise, and then just keep going around. So let's see if that works, because it's such a long time since I've done it. So one to the left, take it to one to the right, one to the left, 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 one to the right. I mean, that is gorgeous. You could even leave it like that if you wished, but I'm going to keep going. One to the left, one to the right, one to the left, one to the right, one to the left, one to the right, one to the left, one to the right. Isn't that looking gorgeous? One to the left, one to the right, 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 one to the left. Oops, hang on, where do we go? Where were we? Oh yeah, this one. One to the left, one to the right, and just keep turning it and trying to keep even temperature, even tension, so that the whole thing doesn't buckle. One to the left, one to the right, 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 one to the left, there goes it, one to the right, one to the left, 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 one to the right. Okay. Okay, so I think you just know when to finish. I think we've got pretty much, looks to me. Okay. So that could be that's the left. That's the right. That's the left. That's the right. That's the left. There we go, we're finished. And isn't that attractive? I think that's adorable. Actually, that looks a lot busier than that one. I've probably done too much. But that's something that you could keep in mind. I like the round sentiment in the middle. I've got another little one here where I could do that. All right, well, we'll go back to the middle here. I'll just cut it off. And we'll just sticky tape this piece down. Look at that. How lovely does that look on the back as well? I just think that is so beautiful. And with pretty papers or plain, that is a lovely little addition. And goodness knows where you can take this. You're all so clever. I'm sure you will come up with something incredible. I'm just going to ink this little one. And I'm going to stick it down on the back. A piece of tape. Yep. Be helpful if I'm in shot, wouldn't it? Okay, I always put two on. Crisscross them just for extra stability. Right, now start up here at the top or the side. I suppose start at the top. And we'll go on an angle down here, looks good. Not straight down, we'll take it away so to the side so that we can try and get around the outside. So if we took it up here, that would even probably be better. Okay, so let's do that then. So we've gone from that one down to the bottom, that one. So then we come across here to the left on the top, and let's bottom right. Up to the top, down to the next one. To the left, to the right. 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 This is really therapeutic. To the left, to the right. I kind of think that they're just gorgeous, just even left like that. But anyway, we'll do a little bit more. To the left, then to the right on the bottom. To the left, to the right. You know what, I'm going to stop that one there as a difference, because I think that's a nice example. And there we have 3 little examples, which are all adorable. And that was done, oh, I'm wanting to say 10 years ago, without a word of a lie. It's just been floating around in my sample book until I saw it again and I thought, that is something worth sharing. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that. I don't know what I'll call them, but it was good fun. Please subscribe. I want you all to come play with me on the table to do some wonderful, what am I calling them? Junk Journal Oldies, but goodies for newbies. Okay. Thank you all, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next one. See ya. Bye.